Yeah, we'll take a big breather here. It's time for some comedy. And this guy is known for poking fun at his Italian family.
And eating a snack bar. And his comedy has led to appearances on Chelsea Lately, The Late Show with David Letterman, and Howard Stern. Joining us is Joe Matarese from...
You just screw it up.
I know.
Joe Matarese, you got it.
Yeah, who's performing this weekend. We just had a long conversation. Who's performing this weekend at the House of Comedy on the 4th floor of the Mall of America. Because we're talking during the break, people either misspell your name, they say it wrong, they punctuate a wrong part of the name, but I did it okay?
Well, especially when you come to a place like Minnesota where there's probably like 2 Italians on like one little area, and that's it, right?
Right.
Is this like an Olive Garden?
Anderson, Gunderson, yes.
Are you Italian?
No.
You look a little bit like...
I got some right
Alex,
here.
it scared me a little bit to think about that.
Do you say Manigat?
Matarese.
Or Manicotti?
Manicotti. Okay, so
I just, you know what, I also
I'm turning into Italian right now.
I want to throw a disclaimer in, because we were driving in, you know, and they give you a ride to these, you know, I do radio, and then I do the news thing like this. You do a lot of these as a comedian, and I've made an observation that comedians always have trouble in this news interview thing, because it's weird. It's like, I'm going to try to be funny, there's no one here laughing, like, it's literally like I want to look into the camera. Where's the camera?
Right there, that's
and
your
go,
close-up.
okay, camera, I swear to God, if you come to the show, it will be funny. But this is not going to be funny. We're on the news.
It's so funny that you said that, because our batting average is, and it's of no fault of the comedians most of the time, but one time, but we won't say who. Anyway, but our batting average is about 50-50, and we'll see it. We listen to our Facebook friends who watch every day, and sometimes people get it and sometimes don't. So
so you have to do something weird. Like I saw Tracy Morgan once just take his shirt off and hold the lavalier mic like this and just go, "I'm gonna get a girl pregnant in Minnesota. That's what I'm gonna do." And I was like, "That's hilarious." Like the only way for this to be funny is if like we really punched each other in the face or something.
Okay.
Or I just made funny.
I'm getting ready to go on a trip, so don't punch me, but you can most certainly make fun of me. So
now,
what do you really want to know about?
I want to know what's your problem.
Okay. So
what is your problem? Because that seems to be what your shtick is.
That is my shtick.
Your shtick is people
fixing
Joe.
I actually have a podcast every week. This is how narcissistic I am, and it is real. I have a podcast once a week called Fixing Joe, where the listeners and my guests help me, and it's a real problem every week. So I literally, like, sometimes I record my show usually on a Tuesday. By like Monday afternoon, I'm like, oh my God, I got nothing wrong, what am I gonna do? And then all of a sudden, oh, there it is,
Neuroses
I just took 7
over.
Xanaxes to get on the plane to go to Minnesota, and I couldn't remember my act, which happened the first night here. You
couldn't remember your act.
I kept having, like, when your computer has the ball that just spins because it's like
loading.
It's thinking. I literally had like 5 different spots where I'm like, I know this, and I was stuck. I don't know if it's ADD or what it is.
People still laugh?
They laugh, but
polite laugh?
But the next night when I had sleep and I wasn't traveling and I went to the gym before I went on, everything went smoothly and the crowd was amazing. I was like, okay, I'm back to funny again.
You can't even blame the baby because you're a new father, right?
She segues right into it, doesn't she? She's like, then let's go to the next thing.
She's like a barracuda.
Then let's go to the next thing. I want to talk about Minnesota and how my hotel is right on the runway. Like, what is up with the hotel? My walls are shaking.
Don't they have soundproof walls?
Unbelievable. So what do you want to know about my new kid? Well, that is the kind of the theme of the fixing and the reason for the fixing. When I became a father, I realized my son is doomed. I'm his mentor. This kid, what's he gonna do? Like I have Rocky as my mentor. If you're a Rocky fan, come and see my show. I went to community college. I never had a professor who was some sort of life mentor. I'm a Jersey Italian. I have Rocky.
Meat.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of Rocky references in the Inspiring to Fix. See how that wasn't funny, but where's the camera? I swear to God, when that is at the comedy club, it's gonna have jokes and stuff, and Just come to that.
Just come see
to
him.
that. This is weird.
But here we have 30 seconds, so let's take the pressure off. Let's not try to be funny. Let me just ask you a real question. We listed off at the top shows you've been on, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when I name a host. Because I'm always fascinated about what these hosts are really like.
Okay. You want to know what they're really like?
Yeah.
I don't know them. That's the thing.
Your experience, I mean.
Pretend.
Okay. Letterman.
He's a little smarmy.
Okay.
Smarmy.
Stern. Howard Stern.
He's my idol. Unbelievable.
Okay.
The best.
Chelsea Lately.
Mean on TV, nice in person.
Leno.
Never did Leno. I've met Leno, but I've never been on Leno.
Betty White. I don't know.
Never
is
did
your
Leno.
Google broken?
No, I threw that last one in there. I just want to see what you thought of Leno.
What I think of Leno.
Thought of Leno.
Well, I'm not. It's phony, a little phony, a little phony.
There we go. See, this was it. That was
See,
that was real.
There we go. You'll get more of that.
Right there's your close-up. Wrap it up there.
That kind of work. That end piece. I think this is what you should do with the comedian. Give him a section where he talks to people at home, because somehow this feels better. This is what you guys get to do, right?
That's right. Absolutely. It's what we do.
Don't miss Joe this weekend. He swears he'll be funny at Rick Bronson's House of Comedy on the 4th floor of the Mall of America. If not, he'll buy you a daiquiri.
And hit my website so they can find that podcast, Joe Matarese, Fixing Joe, joematarese.com.
For showtimes and tickets, log on to houseofcomedy.net.